Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. Happening now, a University of Wisconsin System Personnel Committee is meeting for the final dismissal hearing of Joe Gao. The UW La Crosse chancellor was fired last year after appearing in online pornography. We're going to take a live look now. This is at Van Hise Hall in Madison, where the hearing is taking place. You can see here a bunch of officials gathering, and there is no immediate decision expected today. The committee will formulate a confidential recommendation. That recommendation will then be forwarded to the full Board of Regents for a final decision at an upcoming meeting. This is just the latest development in a months-long battle over tenure between Gao and the UW board. News 8 does have a crew at the hearing. That's how you're seeing this video. We'll have live reports for you with more on what takes place as the hearing gets underway. You can look for those tonight at 5, 6, and 10.
All right, well, this is our last Friday of the summer season, right? And of course, this is the storm we picked up last night, kind of coming through here. I'll let it go roll one more time so you can see it. An area of low pressure has ushered in a little cooler air this morning, and so we were a little cooler to start, but now we're getting back to what we're expected today to be around 85 degrees. Storm activity from yesterday, at least the reports, mostly we're looking at a large hail, and we had a few damaging wind gusts with a thunderstorm to a tornado going down by Mason City. But other than that, that's what's happening. As far as the rain is concerned, we got maybe about 0.02 all the way up to about 1.5 inches in some cases, and then it tapered on off. And of course, as we go into it, how this all plays out today: sunny, warmer, breezy, and dry, of course. We're also seeing clear conditions going into the afternoon and evening hours. Then eventually we're going to see some rainfall over the weekend. That's about a 20 to about 50% chance of that rainfall happening for us. Temperatures right now, we're going to be seeing them to be pretty pleasant out there. And in fact, you might want to get out and go out for a walk. Eau Claire is holding on to sunshine throughout the day, 78 to about 70 or 81 degrees at least. And for us here locally, we'll get up to about 85 degrees, as I mentioned before. When I come back, I'll have a better version of how this all plays out for you, so please stick around.
All right, Art, we'll see you later. Thank you. Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris is returning to the Badger State to hold a campaign rally in Madison this afternoon. It is the vice president's first visit since the Democratic National Convention in Milwaukee last month. Air Force Two is expected to touch down in Madison just after 5 p.m. She'll take the stage around 6:30. The visit follows a recent Marquette Law School poll showing Harris with a 52 to 48% lead among registered Wisconsin voters. Early voting is now underway in Minnesota. Minnesotans have 3 voting options this year: in person on Election Day, or early voting, either in person or by mail. Each ballot has a tracking code, and all mail-in ballots must reach election officials by 8 p.m. on Election Day in order to count. Despite nationwide postal delays, the Secretary of State is confident in a smooth voting process this year.
Because if we could handle, and if the USPS could handle 2020, with that massive volume of mail and voting by mail, then surely they can handle the challenges.
Simon also recommends those planning on mailing in their ballots do so at least a week before Election Day. Every year, about 3 million older people go to the emergency room after falling. That's according to the CDC. Right now, a La Crosse County organization is working to reduce those numbers. Until 1 o'clock this afternoon, the Fall Prevention Coalition is hosting a free event at the Concordia Ballroom in honor of Falls Prevention Awareness Week. There, you'll find health screenings, an indoor walking path, and expert advice on staying steady. If you can't make it to today's event, there's another one tomorrow. That one from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., also at Concordia Ballroom. And today's clue for the Oktoberfest medallion hunt has been released. It reads, quote, "The dual name is confusing to only sometime meddlers." Named for a statewide politician and one of the area's early settlers. Today, thriving businesses and an area honoring vets and others. A definite change from early settlers and voyagers. If you know what that means, you plan to look for it, remember the rules. It's not buried in the ground. It is within La Crosse city limits, can be accessed any time of the day or night, fits in the palm of your hand, and it might be camouflaged. If you do find it, take it to the Oktoberfest office where you'll win some Oktoberfest merch, a $500 cash prize, and a mini replica of the medallion. Fall is in the air and on our taste buds. Krispy Kreme bringing back a fan favorite just in time for the first day of autumn. But you will have to act fast. We'll tell you how to get your hands on the sweet treat coming up.
Make your tailgate tail great at Hy-Vee. Lay's kettle cooked or rolled gold, $1.99. Bacon wrapped sirloins, $2.99. And strawberries, just $1.99. Save in-store and online. Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
It can be backbreaking work all day, every day, pretty much on your feet. So it burns me up when Eric Hovde says people in Wisconsin don't work hard. The guy is a multi-millionaire California banker. He has absolutely no idea what we're going through. He's living the high life out there in a big fancy house. He even brags about being in the 1%. Listen, don't come here and tell us we're not working hard when we are just getting by. Eric Hovde doesn't respect us at all. The guy's a straight-up jerk. ESTC is responsible for the content of this ad.
Sometimes a celebration means fireworks and loud music. I'll just tell you that I'm celebrating 35 years at the board store, 80 years on the planet, and my daughter Danielle becoming the new general manager of the board store. Let what's personal to me be personal to you with savings on your next home improvement.
Call for a prompt free estimate on windows and doors, on siding or gutters, on a bathroom or a kitchen, on a sunroom or deck.
Better products.
Better people.
Better prices.
The Board Store, improving your home, improving your life.
If you want selection, then that's what we've got at King Furniture. More sofas, more recliners, more mattresses, more of everything. You're going to find whatever you want, and you're going to find plenty of it. And it's all priced to go with 0% easy payment plans available. And as always, free delivery. Just try that anywhere else. Come visit us today.
King Furniture.
Nice people, nice furniture.
There are over 21,000 Wisconsin veterans struggling to pay for rent and utilities.
Thank you for your service.
Many are also facing issues with their mental health.
Thank you for your service.
We must do more to help these heroes who have already sacrificed so much.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service.
Words simply aren't enough.
I'm sorry.
Make a difference by donating to this critical Wisconsin survival safety net today.
Dear veteran, if you or someone you know struggles with PTSD, family relationships, financial or other hardships, let us help get you back on track. Here at Project New Hope, we offer a no-cost weekend wilderness retreat with only one mission: you. Licensed counselors are available around the clock, meals are provided, and there is no obligation to you. For more information, please visit projectnewhope.net and let us help bring you home.
COVID-19 cases are on the rise. Get the updated COVID-19 vaccine at Hy-Vee. Schedule online today or just stop by any Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Plus, get your flu shot and earn a 20-cent fuel saver. Only at Hy-Vee.
Welcome back. Polaris is recalling over 20,000 recreational off-road vehicles and ATVs over a potential fire hazard. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says the 2024 Ranger XD 1500 winch wiring can overheat and spark a fire. Certain 2023 and 2024 models of the Sportsman ATV can leak fuel and also spark a fire. There are reports of at least 4 fires, but no injuries so far. Owners of the recalled vehicles are advised to contact a Polaris dealership to get a free repair. Chocolate maker Hershey says it laid off a few employees this week. According to a statement the company gave to Reuters, the cuts affected less than 1% of the company's roughly 20,000 workers and were part of organizational changes, they say. And today through Sunday only, Krispy Kreme bringing back its popular pumpkin spice original glazed donut. The limited time offering is to celebrate the official start of fall. That is on Sunday. It follows this week's release of the chain's seasonal Golden Harvest line of donuts. There they are. Those look pretty good. That wraps up your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, taking a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
Ashley knows that some of our most important traditions and memories start around the dining table. From cozy breakfast nooks to formal dining areas, we have versatile options that fit any space, with styles ranging from mid-century modern to farmhouse or traditional, starting at just $499.99. Only at Ashley.
Their Bidenomics led to the highest inflation in 40 years, highest gas prices ever, skyrocketing interest rates, unaffordable housing, incomes down, unemployment rising, and a recession now headed our way. Yet Kamala Harris is clueless.
We are very proud of Bidenomics. Bidenomics is working.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed.
Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months, plus save up to $1,200. Visit any of your Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
This is a hallway. Doesn't evoke much feeling, but to those facing cancer or a complex condition, it feels like relief. Because all the doctors, treatments, and technology you've been fighting to find, they're all right here, under one roof, connected by hallways instead of highways. East Park Medical Center, coming soon. UW Health, remarkable.
Looking for a better night's sleep? Ashley Sleep offers mattresses for every level of comfort, from soft, cloud-like comfort to firm next-level support. We have affordable mattress options for everybody. Find your perfect match today, only at Ashley. Shop more deals in store and online.
A new study conducted in Europe suggests 2 key biomarkers may help predict worsening disability in patients with multiple sclerosis. Researchers found those with low levels of both biomarkers at the onset of disease had a good prognosis and could be treated with injectable and oral medications. They hope the breakthrough will lead to more personalized and effective treatment plans for people living with MS. Some experts say low alcohol and alcohol-free beers and mocktails should not be sold to minors, and they're calling for laws that curb sales to kids and teens. In order to be considered non-alcoholic, drinks have to contain less than 0.5% of alcohol by volume. The drinks are often packaged to look just like their boozy counterparts. Some experts worry these drinks could be a gateway to drinking, priming minors to switch to the real thing. Parents often blame themselves for their child's picky eating, but a new study in the Journal of Child Psychology and Psychiatry finds it's not their fault. Researchers in the UK compared survey results of parents with twins. They found their fussy eating was mainly influenced by genetics early on, while environmental factors became more influential as they grew up. And scientists say humans are transforming the Earth's climate at a dangerous pace. Researchers found the planet's global temperature has changed drastically over nearly 500 million years, largely driven by rising greenhouse gas emissions in the atmosphere. That's much faster than ever seen before and could put species and ecosystems around the world at risk. Those were some of the day's top health headlines. Taking a live look outside now from City Cam 8. Looking like a beautiful Friday. Art is in next to tell us more about our weekend forecast.
The National Home Furnishing Sale has come to Home Furniture with recession buster deals store-wide. Get up to an extra 15% savings from all of our best furniture factories. Hurry in, factory direct savings won't last long. The National Home Furnishing Sale right now at Home Furniture.
We know Wisconsin workers can get the job done.
But China has been taking our jobs.
For years, our government built America's infrastructure with Chinese iron and steel. I said that's got to change.
Tammy Baldwin wrote the law to make sure American projects are made with American iron and steel. Now we're getting more work in Wisconsin. With Wisconsin workers.
Tammy Baldwin stood up to China and our government.
She got the job done.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I approve this message.
These were my great-grandpappy's glasses. And now they're yours, son.
Why can't I just get my own?
Oh, these have at least a few hundred years left in them.
I think the kid needs his own. Get 2 pairs of glasses and a free eye exam for $79, all same day.
Yeah, I want my own.
Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
It's the National Area Rug Sale at Homeworld Rugs. All rugs are 15% off sale prices with instant factory rebates. These 5x8 size featured rugs are now just $169 each. Every area rug is on sale now. The National Area Rug Sale at Homeworld Rugs.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Friday Night Frenzy, tonight at 10.
Well, good afternoon to you and happy Friday. We are looking at warm conditions that'll linger into Saturday. Once we get into Sunday, the fall season begins. And of course, we're going to be seeing temperatures drop down into the 70s and some 60s for some locations. Showers will also ensue, but right now it's looking a little bit less than what we've been anticipated. Warmer conditions come in today. You see the giant ridge of high pressure still building. That's working all that moisture to the east, slowly but surely passing things through. And of course, it's also going to usher in warmer conditions for us, as I mentioned already. So you can see some of the heat that's happening out there. 90s expected today in some of these locations, to about the upper 80s in some cases as you get into the Four Corners region. How about this though? We have this little sliver of drier air that's still holding on, but it's filling in nicely now as some of that cooler air and all that moisture is starting to sneak in from Canada as an area of low pressure is kind of skirting both nations here. In fact, as we get into it, you're going to be seeing today we'll hold on to at least some 70s to start out the noon hour, some 80s working into the picture there as we go into the afternoon. I suspect we'll get up to about 85 degrees today. Eau Claire probably up to at least 82. Once we go into the 6 o'clock hour, you're looking at the winds to slowly begin to taper down. They'll probably get up to about 16 miles per hour gusting today in some cases. And then eventually as we go into the 10 o'clock hour, you're going to start to see some clouds start to pop into the picture. Going into the midnight hour, we'll see these clouds settle in. That means the development of some little patchy fog and low cloud activity, somewhat like we had earlier this morning. That being said, we get in the morning, you see it's still lingering, go to the 8 o'clock hour. By the 9 o'clock hour, it's up and out of here. We have the clearing skies again to start. Then eventually, we'll see more clouds start to sneak in. You have thunderstorm activity coming in from the north about 4 o'clock or so. That starts to work over to areas right by Wausau, and then more clouds start to come in, and that's initiating more of this height of winds and, of course, air coming up from the south and bringing in rainfall potential. So a lot of that rainfall we were expecting really isn't happening for us. It was supposed to bring another line of that coming into the picture. Well, that being said, we'll take it right into how this all looks with rainfall getting to La Crosse, going into Sunday now, holding into the overnight hours, and then getting out of the way back over to Wisconsin Rapids, and then that clears out out of the region eventually by the time we get in the 6 o'clock in the morning hours here. So we go into Sunday, you're seeing more rainfall tracking to the east, and that's because of that area of high pressure is really pushing things out of our area. But we do have a threat of marginal risk for severe weather in the form of damaging winds. We'll see those up to about 40 miles per hour plus in some cases and beyond. As we look at the rain, this is what we're expecting for Saturday. Not a whole lot. You see La Crosse is not picking up much till we get into Sunday, where you're seeing at least the possibility of rainfall up to about 1/4 of an inch or so. 77 to about 85 degrees for our highs today. We'll get into tomorrow, holding on temperatures to be a little bit warmer, maybe a couple of degrees here and there. And as we roll into the next few days, up we go to 87 for Sunday. Again, the first day of fall. And then we'll also see going into Monday, rainfall potential still holding on. We're looking at least a 20 to 30% chance of rain with more of that sunshine on the way with cooler conditions to finish out your week next week.
Yeah, the last Friday of summer. Wow, hard to believe it's already here, right?
It's almost here, the last weekend.
Yes, the seasons are turning. All right, Art, thank you.
Right.
Coming up, cheese sauce and a whole lot of spice. It's time to slice into a favorite food celebration. I thought we were talking about the donuts. I was confused. Find out why pepperoni is taking center stage today. Coming up.
COVID-19 cases are on the rise. Get the updated COVID-19 vaccine at Hy-Vee. Schedule online today or just stop by any Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Plus, get your flu shot and earn a 20-cent fuel saver. Only at Hy-Vee.
Tammy Baldwin on transparency.
I don't think there should be two sets of rules, one for the wealthy and one for the rest of us.
12 years later, Baldwin pushed for conflict of interest regulations, but exempted herself. And Baldwin won't disclose any shared assets she has with her partner, despite the potential for conflict of interest. Tell Tammy Baldwin, we deserve the truth. Wisconsin Principals is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Feet have a really big impact on how the rest of the body moves. The knees, the hips, the lower back especially. If the foot isn't properly aligned, all of these joints are going to function incorrectly. That results in a lot of muscle tension and chronic pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that the right arch supports can put the foot in its proper alignment. So all the joints up the rest of the body will be aligned properly as well. And when the body's aligned, we can reduce the risk of injury and chronic pain.
Hip, knee, or back pain? See if Arch Supports can help you at the Good Feet store.
Lane's Farm and Fleet's fall tool sale is going on now. Shop our unbeatable selection and prices on great brands to help you tackle fall projects. Like over half off 50-foot Yellow Jacket extension cords, just $32.99. This Milwaukee brushless grinder with paddle switch, only $119. Save $15 on 3M Digital WorkTunes hearing protection, $49.99. And shop new fall colors of men's work and sport sweatshirts, starting at $19.99.
I don't trust Derek Van Orden to make decisions around my medical care. Everything was normal up until my ultrasound. I learned my baby would not survive. I did not have the choice to do what was right for me and my family in my home state, and that felt very deeply wrong to me. I am a conservative. I am scared for extremists like Derek Van Orden to be in office.
I'm Rebecca Cook, and I approve this message.
COVID-19 cases are on the rise. Get the updated COVID-19 vaccine at Hy-Vee. Schedule online today or just stop by any Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Plus, get your flu shot and earn a 20-cent fuel saver. Only at Hy-Vee.
First Warn Weather on News 8 Now. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
People are celebrating one of the world's favorite foods today, not donuts. September 20th is Pepperoni Pizza Day, according to the National Day calendar, that is. Pepperoni is the most popular type of pizza ever created, and a YouGov survey finds pepperoni is Americans' favorite pizza topping as well. As far as history, it's believed that pepperoni pizza was invented in 1889 to honor the Queen of Italy, Margherita of Savoy, you know, Margherita pizza. To celebrate, you could make it pizza night with family or friends, maybe go out to a pizzeria or make some at home. Stay with us. We'll have one more check of your forecast when we come back.
The world's largest festival returns the last full weekend in September. The Warrens Cranberry Festival continues to gather foodies and thrill seekers alike with a one-of-a-kind spectacle that can only be found in the last full weekend in September. Visit cranfest.com for more information.
Gas, groceries, school supplies, everything costs more. Eggs are almost twice as much as they were 4 years ago. Biden, Harris, and the Democrats keep telling us things are better. They aren't better. And Tammy Baldwin is making it worse. Raising taxes, running up debt, voting for spending that's driving inflation. 25 years in Washington and she's done nothing. It's time for a change.
I'm Eric Hovde, and I approve this message.
Everything is getting smarter. Good thing your Touchstone Energy Cooperative has the knowledge and expertise to help you make smarter, work harder. Today, there are more ways than ever to make your world more energy efficient, and we can show you how. Take the next step to go electric and put the power of your co-op to work for you. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
The Board Store 35th anniversary, you could win. Third prize, $1,944 savings certificate. I was born in October 1944. Second prize, $1,989 savings certificate. I started the Board Store October 1989. First prize, $2,024 savings certificate. I'm celebrating 35 years at the Board Store. Call or visit our showroom soon. Better products.
Better people.
Better prices.
The Board Store, improving your home, improving your life.
The world's largest festival returns the last full weekend in September. The Warren's Cranberry Festival continues to gather foodies and thrill seekers alike with a one-of-a-kind spectacle that can only be found in the last full weekend in September. Visit cranfest.com for more information.
Friday Night Frenzy, tonight at 10.
Well, we're looking at highs today. You're going to see 77 to about 87 degrees out there. Actually, 87 tomorrow. You're looking at today about 86 degrees. Get out and enjoy it if you can. Here's a look at your weekend, Saturday and Sunday with a little bit of rainfall. Monday is also backing off. And of course, we go right into your forecast. The first day of fall on Sunday. Oh boy. It's going to be a little chilly in the next few days, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've got pizza on the mind now.
I know.
You do too. I know it. All right, go get some pizza, everybody. Thank you for joining us. See you back here tonight.